I don't watch videos of babies laughing anymore, especially the ones filmed in the middle of the night. It all started last week. I was mindlessly scrolling through my feed, you know how it is, when a video caught my eye. The title was, "His First Full-On Laugh at 3 a.m." The thumbnail showed a cute baby in his crib just giggling away. I clicked. The baby was laughing hysterically, all alone in the dark. It was kind of sweet, kind of creepy. I chalked it up to just being a weird baby moment, but something felt off. I decided to turn up the volume, thinking maybe I was missing something the parents were saying. And that's when I heard it. A voice. It wasn't the mom's, it wasn't the dad's. It was this deep, guttural whisper coming from a dark corner of the room, just out of the frame. And the voice said, "My turn to play now." A cold sweat washed over me. This wasn't right. I felt this immediate, visceral dread. My heart was pounding. Without really thinking, I hammered out a comment. That voice sent chills down my spine. It sounds like there's someone in the room with the baby. I hit post, closed the tab, and tried to just shake it off. I told myself it was probably a prank, a weird audio glitch, anything to rationalize it. But the feeling of unease just wouldn't go away. The next morning, I woke up to a notification. A reply to my comment. It was from the parents' account, the one that posted the video. The reply was short, just 2 words. "What voice?" My blood ran cold. I immediately clicked back to the video link, but the video I had watched was gone. It had been re-uploaded. The new version looked identical, but the audio was crystal clear this time. Too clear. The deep, terrifying voice was gone. It was just the baby's innocent laughter now. I scrolled down to the comments, searching for my own, for any shred of validation. All the other comments that mentioned the voice, and I know there were others, had been deleted, vanished. Only mine remained, sitting there under the video, followed by that chilling reply. What voice? It felt like I was being gaslit by a stranger on the internet. I had to know what was going on. I sent a private message to the account. My hands were trembling as I typed, "Hey, I'm sorry to bother you, but I heard a very distinct voice in your first video. Are you sure everything is okay with your baby?" The reply came back almost instantly. The speed itself was unsettling. It said, "Everything's fine. He loves his new friend." Goosebumps erupted all over my arms. New friend? What new friend? I started frantically digging through their profile, looking for clues, for anything that didn't add up. It was a completely normal account. A few family photos, some cute cat videos, the usual stuff. Nothing out of the ordinary except for that one viral video, which was now racking up millions of views, with thousands of comments about how cute the baby was. No one else seemed to notice what I had, and that's when things started to escalate. The horror didn't stay on my screen. It began to bleed into my own life. I started getting notifications, but not on my phone, on my old baby monitor. Now, you have to understand, I don't have a child. I don't have any kids. I bought the monitor years ago for a puppy that has long since grown up. It's been sitting in a box, unplugged, for ages. The first night, I heard a sound from the closet where I stored it. It was just a faint static, like a breath. I dismissed it as interference, maybe a neighbor's device. I was already on edge, my mind was playing tricks on me, right? The next night, it was louder, a muffled laugh. A baby's laugh, that was it. I ripped the monitor out of the box and unplugged it from the wall, my heart hammering against my ribs. I threw it back in the closet and buried it under a pile of old blankets. But last night was different. I was trying to sleep when a faint glow filled my room. I sat bolt upright in bed. The baby monitor was on. It had turned itself back on. The small screen was lit up, showing a pitch-black, empty room. My room, and then that voice. The voice from the video, whispered through the monitor's speaker. It was clear and distinct, as if it was right next to my ear. It said, "You played well. Now we're going to have fun at your place," I screamed. I scrambled for the light switch and flooded the room with light. I haven't turned the lights off since. I sleep with every lamp in my apartment blazing. I jump at every creak, every floorboard groan. I overanalyze every single sound, convinced it's coming from me, and I don't watch those kinds of videos anymore. I don't scroll late at night looking for a quick laugh, because I learned something truly terrifying. Sometimes the monsters aren't just characters in a story. Sometimes the danger doesn't stay behind the screen. Sometimes it notices those who notice it. And when it does, it decides it wants to come and play. So, the next time you're scrolling, be careful what you watch. Be careful what you listen to. And be very careful what you comment on. Because you might be the next one to attract its attention. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this story, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more. Stay safe out there.